Hello and welcome to this video series where we're checking out submissions to the Dungeoncrawler Gamejam of 2023. This time we will have a look at Flicker by Andrewyx. Actually, let's have a look at the credits here. Made by Andrew M, Alex M, and Andrew D, and Dawson T. Unfortunately, it's not mentioned who did what, but yeah, let's go over the description here. Death has snuffed you out, but fate blessed you with a candle to traverse the dimensions of Prota and Prodo. Navigating Limbo, Radiance's faint shimmer serves as your last reminder of bygone days. As your precious wax burns away, you must unearth the secrets to Limbo and evade the souls ensnared within its halls. Balance your precious soul wax to flip between the dimensions, burn one to rejuvenate the other. Be wary as running out of either wax will leave you stranded. And then we have the usual controls. Attack exit menu is right click and interact is left click. Alright. Prota and Prodo. Alright. Not sure about that. So there's two dimensions in Limbo. But let's jump into the game and check out what awaits us in these Limbos. And here we are. Controls. Yes, it's the same as before. Let's start a new game. Nice art. Flicker play. We have our candle in the top left, I guess. That seemed to be... Oh, this is an attack. There don't seem to be any sound effects, unfortunately. Space. We need a key for that. Wow. Okay. So the perspective, you can see already that it's a bit, we are too much on at the front of the tile. So when we are standing here, we can basically not see what's left and right. You can, if you look really closely, you can see that these pixels here bend slightly. So yes, there is a wall, but not really. I mean, the camera should be a little bit back so that it's intuitive and to see where the wall, like in which direction we can go. I mean, if we're just basically going through a straight passage here, not a straight passage, but just in one line without any intersections, that's probably not an issue, but... Oh. Nothing we can do with that, but interesting. Also not sure what this is supposed to be. One... Okay. So with space we are supposed to swap, right? But this is not really possible. Maybe only at certain... And yeah, one thing I also realized pretty quickly is that there seems to be some delay. And yes, unfortunately the game also does this... for some reason, that you only move forward on button up. So usually when moving you would want to have button down as moving, because this will always create some delay and this doesn't it just doesn't feel great. So we need to switch. Now our candle is full. The music is nice, but I don't know the correct term, I think it's called overdrive. Like it's when the recording is in the red and it's being clipped. So in the loud passages of the music, it's being clipped and it doesn't, yeah, in that moment it doesn't sound great. So we have I pointing to 1. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Let's just note it down. I.1. And And of course, if you input two commands, like forward, right, it's ignored. And of course, this is also not optimal. The turning speed and the movement speed is fine, but the controls don't feel great. Oh, what's that? Something dropping there. Oh. Okay, I'm dead. Not quite sure. I mean, obviously we were supposed to kill that guy. I'm not sure what this is even, what we just collected. I should have looked at the interface. Let's just hit it. Okay, so these are hit points, I guess. Space, we are switching around. And space back. We can't go through that. So at this point, we are walking. Okay, we have no choice in then going that direction. We cannot move over to the other dimension at this moment. Now we can. So there's a... This is like an indication that it's possible now. I have no idea what this is. Like the thing we picked up, it's obviously, or apparently, these are not hit points. Let's continue sticking to the left. Two 9. I don't know what this is supposed to tell us. Hmm. 8-3. In the other dimension we are getting attacked, so we should probably not go over there for the moment. Right click to leave. Okay, so we have to maybe enter a code or something. Okay. So we need to find all these codes or whatnot. Now you can hear that the overdrive. It hurts a bit. Yeah, and now we will die. Alright, retry. Wax. But what's the wax for? This fills up our candle, but as far as I understand it, we can switch over anyways. Base. Switch over. We need a key for that. I1. Okay. We had that before. This is another indication. There's some algae on the wall. I like that there are these very like kind of hidden indications which you can see. So 2 is 9. Eight is 3. But why is this time the other way around? Oh! Four is 4. Was that 4? 4, yeah. Mm-hmm. Nothing here. Yeah, some footsteps would have been nice. Okay, now I have to enter the thing. It would have been nice to have like more of an a hint about what we are actually doing. I mean, we get the key, but what was it that we were doing? I mean, just finding random numbers? There was no context to that, some story reason or something. So let's try to find our way back. We are almost dead though, so it would be nice if we find more soul juice. Okay, that's gone. Yeah, once I encounter the next enemy, we are dead. Oh! What is left is a husk after 3 years in eternal life. Husk after 3 years? Years of eternal life. Husk. Maybe that's necessary for something. It's just a wall. Day 1. Prota was a lie, it's just nothingness. Was this the kingdom I was promised? Need to keep going and learn more. My intuition was right, there's nothing in this place. Why? What is there left to do in this paradise? My legs are growing tired. No enemies. We constantly find this wax, but I don't see a point in that. We could just switch around. We can't do anything here, apparently. I can't move into the... Maybe this is also just indication to switch around. But we can't do anything here. Oh. Okay. We can't interact here. We also can't switch around. We had this already. might be possible that I'm running... No, this is a new area. Oh! Okay, let's move away. So yeah, the idea might be that we are not... maybe not supposed to fight them at all. I mean, this one we have to fight. We're almost dead, so I can just as well just restart. That's... I don't see the use of battles here then. I mean, there's also no hit feedback. So apparently I killed it now, and so dancing is working here. So now we know what to enter, and we can just avoid the other enemy. That was 1984. 1984. Without the 7. Thank you. Yeah, why is there this wax all the time? And no hit points. Let's continue that. Oh. There's nothing here. Okay. A whole lot of nothing. Another wax. There's quite some dungeon here, but it's pretty much empty, so I'm also not sure if I was running in a circle. I think this is a circle. Yeah. There's just this one stone block. Nothing here. Empty room again. We can switch over. No, we can't. No, thank you, but there's nothing. Another room with nothing. Space. Red, blue, green. Red, blue, green. Also doesn't quite feel that they are inverted. 5 is red. At least I know that where I was coming from. Okay, there's the key. Oh, there's the where we need to go to. Oh, was there an enemy? No. Ah, okay. There we need to enter a code. Green is 3. There's an enemy. No, it's not an enemy. We can't interact. And blue is 6. Now I need to find this thing again with the code. I'm not even sure if that was in this dimension or in the other one. This is the wrong way. There it is. Red is 5. Blue is 6 and green is 3. Obtained Prota key. Am I not supposed to open the door now? If there lies tell, we go to the opposite path. What? I don't have any idea what to open there. Husk. Life. No idea. But I also don't want to leave this area now, because I will have a hard time finding it again. Nothing in here. Maybe the hints in the very beginning might have been for that puzzle. I don't know. Hmm. I don't know where. I mean, I could go back further to where the space icon was. Hmm. Yeah, I'm going to check if there's any comments. 1 second. Well, yeah, so there seems to be a solution, but and also I've read something about a false trail, but yeah, I mean, I can run around for maybe another 10 minutes or so, but I doubt that I will be able to find something. Or if that's a puzzle and I should already know the answer for that, I'm also not sure about that. In addition, you need to move around most of the time in this blue world, let's call it. And the issue here is that you will then run out of the candle. And then you basically need to go over to the red world and then just go AFK until your candle is back up, which of course is also not that great. I mean, the mechanic itself makes sense, but okay. Interesting. Yeah, we can't open that door, even though we have a key. Maybe that's also broken, but I don't think so. I mean, there is this other puzzle. If there lies tell, we go to the opposite path. Truth. Truth. I don't know. Silent. Maybe I also just don't know what, like, English vocabulary and stuff. So now we are running out of candle. And I basically need to go here in order to just get it back. They don't seem to have any purpose besides of decoration, basically. I also didn't see that anything red is keeping rooms together. Like, I think we can reach everything with this blue area, and there are only obstacles there, and only obstacles in the red thing, which you can always pass with the blue one. Like this. I didn't see it the other way around. I don't even remember this. No, this was the starting thing. Yeah, maybe we need to go back, but this was huge. And I don't know where we'd need to go there. I mean, we have this a key now, but the key might not be good for anything. There's also still an enemy running around somewhere. There it is. What's that? No idea. We can't do anything with that. Interesting find though. Oh! Yeah, there's the enemy. And we will die now because our candle is dying. Ah, this is where we were initially coming from, and game over. Alright, yeah. So, let's just retry. So as I mentioned regarding the perspective, I think the camera could have been a bit set back. To give a better overview, because that's basically impossible to tell here. It didn't appear as a huge issue while running through the game, but still it would be better. Regarding controls, yeah, that's just button up is not a great idea. It should always be button down for any movement, for probably any game you control with a keyboard. I like the music track in the background. I think it fits to the theme. The overdrive, this crackling is not that great, so that's one thing. Also, the game does not have any sound whatsoever, no walking sound, no fighting sound, anything like that. So that's also a bit of which could be very helpful for the atmosphere here. The combat didn't feel very interesting. I mean, also not very tactical or anything. Yeah, there isn't much to it, right? I mean, maybe just running away from the enemies, that's the point of the thing. The theme was swapping around the 2 dimensions. We have seen that a couple of times now in the jam. I think that's a nice implementation. Also with this puzzle element, finding the hints in 1 dimension and then putting them together. I mean, we were past 2 puzzles now, and I think they were fine. Content-wise, I think it's probably also fine. I think the dungeon size is probably even too big and too much emptiness, with less size, but like more density of the puzzles and so on. It would be nicer. If you're just running around, it's not too much fun, especially in like empty areas and where everything looks almost the same. The graphics are fine. I think the enemies, they look a bit weird and out of place, but the dungeon environment, this well, candle could be something else, and interface is fine. So now we need to switch. So overall, I think it's a nice entry. I just don't like the combat. I think could be better. The perspective a little change. Sounds, as I mentioned. But yeah, the overall idea is nice. And as I see that again, I think probably my highlight of that game were these little things you could find which kind of prompt you to switch the dimension. I think that was well done. So it didn't feel like completely random when you need to switch around. So that was cool. So that has been Flicker by Andrewyx. And actually, let me switch around again. And here we are again in the other dimension, and made by Andrew M, Alex M, Andrew D, Darson T. And if you're interested in checking out the game, you will find a link down in the video description to the itch.io page. And if you're interested in watching more videos for the jam or about the jam, or well, videos I made for jam games, you can check out the playlist down there, and I will put them into the list every week or so. So I record everything in April, I think, and I will release them every few days or something like that. So this list will fill up, check it out if you haven't already, and of course you can also subscribe to the channel to not miss any future videos. And with that, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.